What are the chances? What are the chances? The moment I go live, I receive a phone call. What's all that about? As I was saying, in fact, let me start again because I'm going to delete that previous message, that previous video. We are here live down in London. I'm in a hotel room. I have caught up with everything that went on today, including the football, OMG, but also the Tour de France. Mark Cavendish is back. I never thought I would be saying this. As much as I love Cavendish, as much as I respect him for what he has done, I honestly thought his best days were behind him. I thought they were. It is coming, Andy, you're right. I honestly thought there was no chance of him taking a stage victory. It sounded like a fairy tale. It sounded like it would be nice, but the quality at the Tour de France would have been just too much. There was no chance he was going to take a stage victory. Turns out he only went and did it today, the same day England won and beat Germany. What is going on in this world right now? But as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, I wasn't rudely interrupted, I was interrupted. What a weird stage it was. Obviously we had that massive protest at the start. I say massive, if you were listening to me earlier. Wasn't big enough, was it? It should have been teams, riders, everybody who was part of that peloton taking a stand and saying, no, we won't stand for this. However, not all the riders did, because some of them clearly thought the road's the road and we need to ride to the conditions given to us. And no one did. Everyone knew that left turn was coming. That left turn didn't come out of nowhere yesterday, did it? And as shit as it is for Jack Haig, yes, it's narrow, but everyone knew it was coming. And like they do when they recon time trials, or they recon a climb, or they recon a descent off of a climb, knowing that that's where they can make time up, they should have looked at this and known that these roads are narrow, known that these roads could be very technical. I can guarantee if you'd have recon that, you would have noticed that staying on the inside line there, going a little bit slower around there, would have yielded a better return on your investment than simply going balls out, whether that's around the outside or the middle of the peloton. And yeah, that's what happened. But the protest was just, it was pathetic. It was poor. It was poor. It wasn't pathetic, it was poor. The fact that nobody took that stand the way they should have. Greipel did, the riders stopped, but not all of them were like, right, this is the moment where we see change. It's like, well, you know, some of us are happy to do it, others aren't. Then obviously the race got going. If you've seen the race, you'll know that there was a two-man break up the road, and then one of the Lotto Soudal riders, I can't quite remember who it was now, he went off on his own. He was clearly not happy with it, so he went off on his own up the road, and he lasted, till about 300, 250 metres to go, and it was still all up for grabs. Alpecin Fenix were on the front smashing it to pieces, but it was the opposite way around. I don't know if Tim Merlier was trying to return the favour for yesterday to Jasper Philipsen, but he let him out that time. It didn't annoy me, but Cees Bol was in the perfect position. The size of him could have easily just manoeuvred Mark Cavendish out of the way onto Philipsen's wheel, but little wily old Cav managed to push Bol into the wind a bit more, and he didn't have anything in his sprint compared to Cav. And you've got to take your cap off to Cav. Who knows what would have happened if Ewan was there? Maybe, you can only race against the people that were in the race. And in the race, Mark Cavendish was there. Caleb Ewan wasn't. Peter Sagan was, as was Andre Greipel, as was Demar, as was Philipsen, as was Merlier, as was Mathieu van der Poel, and all the other sprinters that I'm probably missing out. Nasser Bouhanni was also there. But it was Cav who crossed the line. 31 victories. I'm sorry I ain't got no graphics. This is live. Normally I'd have a nice little shot now of Cav taking a victory. Boom. I'd show you a bit of analysis, but I ain't even got that. So you're just going to have to paint the picture in your head unless you actually saw it. But views are views, likes are likes, subs are subs. And I know if I put a video out right now, probably garner a few views. We're not going to keep it too long because people are probably getting drunk as we speak if they're watching in England. currently watching the football. I can't believe England beat them, I'll be honest. I was not expecting that, but yay. But what do we think to Cavendish's victory? I mean, is it the first of many? Can he beat... Is it too much to ask to beat Eddie Merckx? I mean, what better opportunity right now? He's got the confidence. The team are going to work for him now on those sprints because they believe in him. He's clearly got the speed. And as other riders younger than him might start to falter towards the last 3 weeks, maybe Cav's going to come strong. Maybe, just maybe, Cavendish can take that green jersey. Julian Alaphilippe lost it. Mark Cavendish picked it up. So Cav's back in green. If I was a proper cycling fan, I know the last time he was in green. I don't know. It potentially would have been 5 years ago, potentially 6 years ago, because it was 5 years ago since his last victory at the Tour. So 31 victories is absolutely insane. If he can make it to Paris, he'll be there or thereabouts, because you've got to look at the likes of Michael Matthews, of Peter Sagan. Who else is potential to take that green jersey? I don't think the out-and-out sprinters are going to be there. I think it's going to be a tight affair between that lot. Potentially, Wout van Aert might start coming through, but I don't think so with the form or the lack of he seems to be having at the minute. And obviously, with everything that happened yesterday with Jumbo, he's going to have to take potentially a different role now because they've got a lot of time to make up. But I guess we'll see what happens tomorrow in the time trial. Leave your comments down below. Apologies for not answering any of the questions in the comments in the live. I don't want to make this about being live. I wanted to make it about Cavendish, and I want them views. And people that are watching this after the fact won't appreciate me going on saying, "Hey up, Chief. Hey up, Bob. How are they doing? Yeah, I think Cav's going to win green." So we'll wrap it up here. Mark Cavendish takes green on stage 4, takes victory, taking him to 31 victories at the Tour de France. Is he the GOAT? Is he the GOAT? Leave your comments down below. Make sure to hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. Apologies, massive apologies on the thumbnail and the title, but for this one time, I don't care. I'm sorry, I just don't care. It needs celebrating, and the world needs to know about it so I can get them views. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll be back in a few days when I put another video out. Oosh.